And now, Western Slow Potter presents a Tyrant News Break with your host, Caveman, and here it is.
I struggled with whether to say this here, whether it's my place. I'm just going to say it. Colorado state legislators are preparing to roll back government transparency again. A slowdown in releasing public records. They've carved out a special exception for journalists. That shouldn't lead journalists to be silent on this. In my view, this is bad legislation that could even be dangerous because it gives hundreds of government officials the ability to make their own decisions about who is or is not a journalist, and therefore gets that special, faster access to public records. I don't want government officials to have that power. I don't want a favor from the government. I don't want special, faster access. I want the public to see what its government is doing, whether it is you or me asking for those records. We both have the same right to them. That's why they're called public records. This bill is supported by powerful interests, basically a ton of agencies that have to release public records and say that they get too many of these requests. 55 lobbyists have registered in support of this bill. 2 have registered as opposed. This bill just passed with nearly every Democrat in favor except for 2, and Republicans mostly opposed. They're now preparing to override Democratic Governor Jared Polis's veto of the bill. He tried to kill the bill, saying he was concerned about rolling back transparency and allowing government to pick favorites in terms of who is a journalist. I agree with the governor on that. But there's plenty that I disagree with the governor on, and journalists should not be in a position to be asking for approval or favors from government officials. I don't want any government official to have a law allowing them to play favorites with public records. I don't want anybody put into the slow lane for public records requests, journalist or not. I want public records in Colorado to remain public records because it is your right to know what your government is doing.